Welcome to our class. Today we continue Unit 9, Festival Around the World, Skill 1 and Skill 2. Chào mừng các em trở lại với lớp học. Hôm nay chúng ta sẽ tiếp tục với đơn vị bài học số 9, các lễ hội xung quanh thế giới. Ngày hôm nay chúng ta sẽ học ghép hai kỹ năng Skill 1 và Skill 2. Let's begin with reading. Okay, I want you to look at some picture on the screen. Here you can see Tet, Gosh Day, La Tomatina, Water Festival, a Harvest Festival, or you can say Hoi Mùa, Christmas, Halloween, Easter, Elephant Race Festival, and we will learn something about La Tomatina. Look at the screen. On the screen, you can see some activities in a festival, and Khaled visited it. Can you guess it? What is it? It's La Tomatina. Chúng ta sẽ tìm hiểu rõ hơn về lễ hội La Tomatina, tức là lễ hội chọi cà chua ở Tây Ban Nha. Thì bạn Nick, bạn Carlos đã đi viếng thăm cái lễ hội này và bạn ấy kể lại cho chúng ta nghe một số cái hoạt động trong lễ hội. Chúng ta hãy tiếp tục nhìn vào màn hình nhé. Activity 1. In pairs, look at the picture below. They are all from the La Tomatina Festival in Spain. Put them in the order you think they happen at the festival. Các em hãy nhìn những bức tranh bên dưới. Chúng là những cái hoạt động trong lễ hội chọi cà chua ở Tây Ban Nha. Hãy sắp xếp cái trật tự mà em nghĩ rằng nó xảy ra trong lễ hội. Trên màn hình chúng ta có 4 bức hình và với 4 chữ cái A, B, C, D. Chúng ta hãy tìm hiểu lễ hội và sau đó sắp xếp thứ tự các cái hoạt động này trong bài nhé. Okay, look at the two letters Carlos sent it to Nick. Now, let's read the first letter. Hi Nick. My family and I arrived in Puno, Spain yesterday. It's the town where La Tomatina is held on the last Wednesday of August every year. There are thousands of people here. Luckily, the weather has been wonderful. We stayed up late, but got up early this morning to attend the festival. We saw that some people had already placed the ham on the top of the greasy pole. I have to go now, Carlos. Let's move on to the letter number 2. Nick. Yesterday was the most exciting day of my life. In the morning, many people tried to climb up the pole to get the ham. At 11 a.m., we saw a jet of water coming from the water cannons, and the chaos began. Bags of tomatoes from trucks were thrown to the ground, and we began throwing tomatoes at one another. We all had to wear goggles to protect our eyes. After 1 hour, we saw another jet of water and stopped throwing. The whole town square was red, with rivers of tomato juice. Finally, we tried tomato paellas, a traditional Spanish rice dish. Together with local people and tourists, we enjoy the good food and drinks. I'm still tired, so bye for now, Carlos. Now, read the text below and check your answer. Trước khi chúng ta cho cô đáp án, chúng ta nhìn lên hai lá thơ. Cô cần giải thích với chúng ta một số từ mới. Chúng ta có từ thứ nhất, reciprocal. Đó là những cây cột trơn trượt. Chúng ta có thể nhìn thấy những cây cột trơn trượt mà người ta đang leo ở cái hình C phía trên. Tiếp theo chúng ta có từ jet, những cái vòi nước. Tiếp theo chúng ta có từ cannon, những cái cây súng bắn nước hoặc là những cái ống phun nước to. Chaos, đám đông. Goggles, mắt kính bơi. So now, can you give me the answer? Before you give me the answer, you should pay attention to these sentences. Many people try to climb up the pole to get the ham. We began throwing tomatoes at one another. The whole town square was red with river of tomato juice. And finally, we tried tomato pillar, a traditional Spanish rice dish. So, the answer is C, D, A, and B. Now, read the text again and answer the questions. Chúng ta sẽ tua lại để đọc hai lá thơ vừa rồi nhé. Sau đó chúng ta sẽ trả lời các câu hỏi bên dưới. Chúng ta hãy trả lời câu hỏi trước khi chúng ta xem đáp án trên màn hình. Question 1. When is La Tomatina celebrated? Cái lễ hội La Tomatina này được tổ chức khi nào? Chúng ta có từ when. Và đáp án của chúng ta là it or La Tomatina is celebrated on the last Wednesday every August. Question number 2. What did Carlos do the day before the festival? Carlos đã làm gì trước cái ngày lễ hội diễn ra? He or Carlos stayed up late. Question number 3. What did people place on top of the greasy pole? Người ta đã đặt cái gì ở trên cái ngọn cây, những cây cột trơn trượt? They or people placed the ham on the top of the greasy pole. 4. Why did they have to wear goggles? Tại sao người ta phải mang mắt kính bơi? They have to wear goggles to protect their eyes. 5. What were the signals for the start and end of the tomato fight? Thế dấu hiệu nào, dấu hiệu gì mà cho chúng ta biết bắt đầu và kết thúc lễ hội chọi cà chua? It or the signal words are just from water cannons. 6. How was the town square after the fight? Thế quảng trường như thế nào sau cái trận chiến cà chua? It or the town square was red with river of tomato juice. Now let's move on the next activity. We will move on to skill 2, listening. Before you study listening, I want you to read some vocabulary first. Now repeat after me. At 10. Well known. Hit song. Audience. Escape. Campsite. Take place. Now repeat after me. At 10. Well known. Hit song. Audience. Escape. Campsite. Take place. Now, activity 1. What kinds of festival do you think it is? Chúng ta hãy trả lời cho cô Let's continue the lesson. We move on to listening part. Now look at some vocabulary. Repeat after me. Attend. Well known. Hit song. Audience. Escape. Campsite. Take place. Okay, look at the pictures. What kind of festival do you think it is? Các em hãy nhìn những bức tranh trên màn hình và hãy dự đoán coi cô đang định nói tới lễ hội gì. It's easy for you. Can you guess it? It's music festival. Okay, activity 2. Listen to Nick talk about a music festival he attended. Tick through T or phones F. Correct the phone sentences. Hãy nghe bạn Nick kể về một cái lễ hội mà bạn ấy đã tham dự. Tick vào những câu đúng hay sai, sau đó sửa những câu sai lại cho đúng. 1. The Eyes of Bright is the most well-known festival in the world. 2. About 60,000 people attended the festival last year. 3. Nick and his family stayed at a hotel near the campsite. 4. John Bon Jovi is Nick's favorite singer. 5. John Bon Jovi's band performed for nearly 3 hours. Now let's listen.
Last summer holiday, my family went back to the UK and we went to a music festival on the Isle of Wight. It is one of the most famous music festivals in our country, which takes place every June. When we got there, I was impressed by the huge number of people. You know, about 60,000 people went to the event. We didn't stay at a hotel, but put up a tent in our campsite. It was lots of fun. We listened to a lot of songs by many bands, such as The Killers and the Stone Roses. Guess what? We met John Bon Jovi. He's my dad's favourite singer. He and his band stirred up the crowd in nearly 3 hours with the hit songs. We also went to Bohemian Woods, a beautiful woodland down by the river. There, we enjoyed a mix of good music from around the world and escaped the busy and noisy festival for a while. Skills 2.
Okay, that's enough. Now you give me the answer. Number 1. Is a phone. The Isle of Wight is one of the most famous festivals in the country, not in the world. 2. Is true. 3. Is phone. They stay in a tent. Number 4. Is phone. He is Nick's dad's favorite singer. Number 5. Is true. Now, listen again and answer the questions. Các em hãy tua lại bài để chúng ta nghe cái phần đoạn văn lúc nãy. Sau đó chúng ta sẽ trả lời những câu hỏi bên dưới. Now question number 1. When does the festival take place? 2. What are the Killers and the Stone Roses? 3. How did John Bon Jovi interest the audience? 4. Where did Nick and his family also go? 5. What did they do there? What did they do there? You should Answer yourself first before you look at the key on the screen. Now, let's look at the key. Number 1. It takes place every June. Number 2. There are music bands. Number 3. He interested the audience with his songs. Number 4. They also went to Bohemian Woods. Number 5. They enjoy a mix of good music from around the world. Now that's enough for you. At home, you write about your favorite festival. Do exercise in workbook. Prepare looking back and projects. Về nhà, chúng ta hãy viết một cái lễ hội yêu thích. Cô có một cái hướng dẫn cho mình. Thinking about a festival you attended. Make note about it below. Em hãy nghĩ về một cái lễ hội mà mình đã từng tham dự. Em hãy ghi chú những yếu tố sau đây để viết thành một đoạn văn hoàn chỉnh nhé. Name a festival. Chúng ta hãy nói lên cái tên lễ hội mà chúng ta đã tham dự. Chúng ta sẽ viết những câu trả lời được những câu hỏi xung quanh để chúng ta đã nêu đầy đủ cái nội dung của bài. What festival? What was the festival? Where was it held? When was it held? Why was it held? How was it held? Who celebrated it? Okay, that's enough for today. Goodbye.